Okay, today's whew, excuse me. Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether to do a Facebook Live post or not as well, because I'm one of the admins on the Pepakura library. So full disclosure, when I plug them, yeah, I am promoting my group, but it also has become a very well known and respected resource, and I just because I was willing to put up with the people in group, and am actually pretty good at doing it. Then yeah, I actually ended up becoming one of the admins. But it was one of my first like real doorways into the community. Uh, and so yeah, right now I am preparing the next section of fiberglass. I found a couple of ways that are of very good utility in keeping your workstation managed. Uh, and one of which is that when you pull the fiberglass out of the pack, I personally, God, do you think I'd know my brand? I just basically always recognize the package. Um, Bondo fiberglass cloth. This is it's an 8 square foot cloth. Uh, and you'll find it folded in general everything, but yeah, you just pull it straight out of the package as is. Just be careful of the different things. And I usually take, like, I got a really crappy X-Acto blade uh, that yeah, I really need to replace the blade on this thing. I use it for out here. The blade itself is just really fucking sharp. That it gets the job done. But it also makes a really good tool. Like, I use the back end, and I can kind of start scoring a line, or just even the tip of this. The blade itself is actually still pretty sharp, and I'll also So I'll get a couple of nicks going just to kind of, and then just start doing like that, because you really like that's large patches. You really want on average, and that's about 2 inches or so, 2 to 2.5 inches, and then I think this is about 4 inches long, just roughly. That's if I actually had to pick a patch size. 2 by 4 is your pretty much your standard. So anyway, but yeah, I'm actually going to have dinner while I'm doing a few things here. Uh, and uh, whew, ooh. Sorry, a bit of back spasm there. I've been really like hunched over a lot lately. So anyway, so I'm going to end up probably doing a Facebook Live post as well in a second here. Uh, and then really it's just a matter of just because I've just been going full throttle lately, and so it's making myself take like 15 minutes to actually just focus on nothing but eating. But yeah, so I'm gonna listen to some music and chill for a second. But yeah, this is how you make sure you keep the stringing manageable and contained, so that way you're not. I mean, I got a couple of pieces that have dropped, but not really that bad. So anyway. You've been following my video so far, by the way, ever since showing the glassing of the back and chest. Ever since that video, it's been just kind of a real time showing like how it cures, how fast it dries, how evenly, etc., and what the finished product is. So, uh, those videos I will probably end up editing chunks of out and just basically just do a voiceover clip, and it'll just be changing in the video to 2 hours, 8 hours, 16 hours, however long the time periods were between things. Uh, but yeah, I do really enjoy the wood glue method. It really is yeah. It allows me to indulge like a certain, like, I like to really get my hands in there to do things. So, uh, and I've got some ideas for some very good, simplified hardening tools and everything. So, anyway, I'm gonna eat and then get back to work. And this is, in fact, actually coming along on pace to be ready in time. Anyway, thank you for continuing, and to the pizza guy. Thank you for subscribing. Sorry the videos are not as coherent as as you might have thought, but they get better. It's just I've been dealing with Dragon Con prep, so I've been things been a little hectic for me. But yeah, it's the Hulkbuster build that I mentioned and everything else is it's still gonna go on. It's just that I've got to put that off till next year, and it is gonna be good though. Well, anyway, thank you guys for sticking with this and keeping on watching these random bits of my life and my cosplay.